times, huh?
Back this one up to take this space. We're gonna try to move that vehicle.
Double high, Chief.
Okay. We have a tow truck standing by anywhere?
I don't know if Leo.
Hey, we're backing up this truck.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Ma'am, if you could, please tell us your name and spell your last name.
My name's Sarah Tribbett, S-A-R-A-H-T-R-I-B-E-T-T.
Just a little bit louder. So what happened this morning?
So we were just driving down the freeway and all of a sudden we got hit, which I didn't know at the time it was a plane, but it hit really hard and all of a sudden there was just glass everywhere. It shattered our back windshield and there was glass everywhere, and I looked up and there was the plane was in front of us, just kind of like all over the road, and we were just scared to death. So
Something you didn't expect.
definitely not. It's our 8th wedding anniversary today, and so that was not how we planned on spending it, but I don't know.
So sorry. Which car is yours?
So this one's ours. So we actually broke the fall for the cars behind us came up to us after and told us that the plane landed on the back of our car and then kind of like swung around, I think, and hit a few others, but we like broke the fall of the plane, and then yeah.
So before that horn was blown, you were saying?
Yeah, just basically that it landed on the back of our car and hit us, and yeah, the people behind us let us know that it landed right on us because obviously we couldn't see. So
right after it landed, what happened?
after it landed, I mean, that was like kind of not like a total blur, but I feel like I was just in so much shock. I just didn't really like grasp exactly where it was, but it definitely was in front of us because I could see the plane, like once it hit us, it was kind of like just spun out like out of control in front of us on the road, and so it either must have hit us and kind of swung around, or either hit us and maybe like went over top of us. I'm not quite sure, but it definitely was a lot of power just out of control on the road. So
did the passenger and the pilot get out safely?
Yeah, they're both fine.
They just got out.
Yeah, I didn't really see them get out of the plane because I just was kind of concerned about what was going on in
your car.
In my car, but once I got out, they came over and apologized, and I honestly felt pretty bad for them because I think they said the engine went out on the plane, and so it was just out of maintenance or something, and the engine went out, and so
you and your husband, you're okay.
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
I saw your license plate's Florida. Did you come to California for your anniversary?
Yeah, we did. It's actually just a rental car, so we're from Austin, Texas, but now we just got to figure out what we're going to do with our rental car. So.
Well, I hate to say it, but welcome to California and happy anniversary.
Thank you.
At least you guys get to go back home.
Yeah, and at least we're safe. I feel like we're definitely being watched over. So.
Ma'am, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Sir, if you could, start with your name, spell your last name, and please speak loud.
Officer Castro, California Highway Patrol, Public Information Officer.
Thank you, sir. Can you tell us what happened today?
Yeah, at approximately 12:07 p.m., we received a call of a plane down in the lanes of Interstate 5, southbound. Upon our arrival and investigation, the preliminary reports are that the pilot took off from Montgomery Field today, started experiencing mechanical problems at around Del Mar. He tried to land the plane in a nearby field, but was unable to, and landed in the southbound lanes of Interstate 5, just south of Via de la Valle. While he was landing, the plane did strike 4 cars. 2 of the parties were transported in the vehicles for minor injuries to a local hospital, and the pilot and the passenger were uninjured.
You said 4 cars. How damaged are those cars?
Right now, we're still looking at the damage of the vehicles.
So the I-5 South has been completely shut down and northbound slow. Any idea how long this will take?
It's going to be several hours before we have the freeway open back up. We have all lanes shut down because of a jet fuel spill, so we will be shut down for approximately 3 to 4 hours.
And for those, what are the extent of the injuries?
Extent of the injuries right now are just minor injuries. They're all taken to the hospital for those injuries. We're waiting to get more information from those parties, and CHP and FAA will be investigating this collision.
And for those that are stuck here, they will be stuck here there's no way of getting out.
We are trying to get the freeway cleared up. We're trying to get those turned around and get them off the freeway. If anybody's coming down this way, please take an alternate route. Take the 15, 78 to the 15 if you're coming from the North County. Just try to avoid the area.
I mean, when you look at it, it did hit 4 cars, but is he pretty lucky? Is everyone pretty lucky in this incident to have been more catastrophic?
Yes, anytime a plane lands on a freeway, it's going to be pretty catastrophic. Luckily, it's minor injuries, and nobody sustained major injuries or even sustained any fatal injuries.
You mentioned that it hit 4 cars. Can you go over that again a little bit more detail?
Just basically that it struck 4 vehicles. We are still investigating the crash, so to get the timeline on how they were impacted, it's still under investigation. But usually when it's landing and there's cars moving on the freeway, some can't move out fast enough.
And did the pilot report he was having engine trouble?
We didn't get any call of that. He did tell the officers that he was experiencing mechanical failure. That's when he tried to land the freeway in a nearby field. Wasn't able to, so he landed here on the safest place to land for him was on the Southbound 5.
We had seen a part of the wing protruding out of one of the cars. Was that part of the wing, I guess, when it hit one of the cars?
If it did strike the car, I mean that's probably is part of the plane or not. I haven't seen the vehicles to be able to answer that question.
Do we know what his route was?
Looks like he was just flying out from Montgomery Field towards La Jolla. Started experiencing mechanical failure around Del Mar and around this area. And that's where he tried to just land the plane safely.
And you had a passenger with him?
Yes.
Was it a flight school or training at all?
It's still under investigation, so we don't know. I haven't spoken to the pilot or the passenger.
You said he tried to land in the field. Do we know there?
Yeah, somewhere nearby that's safer. Yeah, that's still all the officers are speaking to him regarding all that.
Sir, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Several hours.